I didn't even get.
So,
That's pretty good.
so who are the members?
We got Matt. I'm Michael.
I'm JD.
I'm Amelia.
Okay. So what? So how about Small History?
We started the band when we were kids. So me and Amelia started the band when we were 14 years old. And so we sucked for a long time because we were kids. And we've been around for 15 years. And very gradually over time, we got JD and then Matt, and we started to suck less and kind of found our thing. We put out our first EP in 2019, and since then we've just been like touring and putting out records and stuff. So,
Put the hammer down.
putting the hammer down.
So what bands got you into music?
Say again?
What bands got you into music?
Oh, Metallica. That is a universal answer. Yes, it's Metallica. If there was only one, it's that. All four of us. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, I think it's similarly Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Testament, Slayer, Megadeth,
All like the
Motorhead.
80s stuff, really. All the 80s, like heavy metal and thrash.
I like a lot of like punk stuff too.
Yeah.
So how the metal scene in the DMV?
I think it's great, especially the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm a bit older. I'm a little bit older, so.
Oh, really? Whoa. I'm crashing.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit older, so like I think it's probably the best it's been since I've started going to shows and playing in bands. The best it's right now is the best it's been since I've been involved in like 20 years. And speak to that, just like the crowd tonight, people coming out on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
It's cool.
For the first band just finishing, we're very impressed.
Yeah, I'll say so.
So tell us about the new record.
Yeah, so when we go in so far, when we wrote all of our music, there's never been like a concept before we make the record. We kind of just write songs, and it comes together. And since we put out that first EP, we kind of have the style, which is, we call it weirdo thrash. It's dissonant, technical, progressive, fucked up thrash that's still like very punky and to the point. And the new record feels just like the next evolution of that. I think it's our most experimental and our most dialed in and like sharpest. And it's all about how fucked up the world is, which is kind of what all of our music is about. It's about how fucked up the world is. So Epoch Inhumane, we're living in the inhumane epoch. So that's pretty much all there is to it. We just write the best songs we can and just do the best we can.
So where have you guys played so far? Where have you guys played so far?
Oh, like what places or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, like all over. We played probably like 15 different states before. We played in Canada. We're going back to Canada later this year. So Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, Jersey.
All the way to Texas.
All the way down south, all the way to Texas. St. Louis. In the Midwest. We played pretty much everywhere in the U.S. that's in our region except for like the West Coast, and we've done a little bit in Canada.
Cool. You got any cool tour stories?
Funniest tour story.
Driving 4 hours.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you real quick. So we were playing a gig in Austin, Texas. Yeah, and I left my backpack in the venue because I talked to when we were loading up. I was like, "Hey, is my backpack in there?" Like, "Yeah, I think so." It was still in the venue. So it was a drive where we had to drive overnight to get to the hotel because the next gig was like 9-10 hours away. So we get to the hotel at like 3-4 in the morning. I figure out my backpack's in there. I flip out. Me and JD at 4 in the morning drive back to Austin, Texas, and just knock on the door of the bar. And thankfully, the bartenders were drunkenly stumbling out at 7 a.m. And I got my backpack back, and then we drove back to Memphis, and we played the gig the next day. So that was a pretty funny one. There's a ton of them, but that was a funny one.
So where are some of your favorite clubs to play?
Here's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Metro Gallery.
The Auto Bar's cool too.
Yeah.
Pie shop.
Yeah, Pie Shop's got the pie. I also like the DIY places and the house shows. We grew up doing that and always liked doing that. So weird spots. We played actually at our old high school. That was the last gig that we did. So we'll play anywhere really.
Cool. Things you like and hate about the metal scene?
Well, I like heavy metal.
Yeah.
I like heavy metal. and I hate dumbasses, which unfortunately they're everywhere, including in metal. So. But yeah,
Being left on bread.
yeah, being left on bread, that can suck sometimes. But yeah, I've been living for heavy metal since I was 12 years old, so I don't see that changing anytime soon.
You got any plans for the future?
Yeah, so we have a tour coming up in a week. Check it out in June. We're going up to Canada and kind of back down. And then in August, we haven't announced this yet, but we're doing a tour with our friends in Eyecatcher, starting in our area and going all the way down to Texas and coming back. And after that, just a bunch more shows. And, you know, a couple years from now, another record, and then more shows, and more shows. So the plan is to continue rocking.
Cool. In your last words?
Say again?
In your last words?
Weirdo Thrash is the law.
Yeah.
Weirdo last words. Weirdo Thrash is the law.
JD? Weirdo thrash is the law.
Oh, you said it. You said it.
Cool. Can I get a band picture?